I think the best way to understand the difference between this individual and myself is simply to look at the name that he gave himself, Thought Slime, and the image in the background of his video. Mr. Thought Slime has this image of slime, green, gross slime, pouring out of a sewer behind him the whole time he is speaking. I don't find that appealing. I don't enjoy looking at gross, mucus-like looking slime, and I'm not particularly interested in hearing what someone says if they name themselves after something that I don't particularly like looking at. But you see, I'm from the working class. I grew up in a small town where people who worked in factories. Working people are trying to get rid of slime. They're trying to get rid of dirt. They don't like the fact that, the infrastructure of the United States is falling apart, that our roads and bridges are in decay, that our water is being contaminated with lead, that opioids and drugs are taking the lives of working people in big numbers, that there's hopelessness and despair among working people, that so much poverty is taking place. They don't like that. Working people want to get to a better life. They want things to be nicer. They want things to be more hopeful, more secure, more stable, and yes, more clean. But middle-class intellectuals have another view. They think that dirty things, abstract expressionist art is edgy and exciting. And that is the difference. Folks, there's a reason that the CIA, at the same time, it was covertly funding Trotskyites and anti-communist leftists with its Congress for Cultural Freedom program, also covertly funded the work of Jackson Pollock and tried to marginalize the school of art known as social realism. Because middle-class intellectuals and elements in the U.S. government that funded them and support them deep down realize that the danger isn't from people exploring Marxism as an abstract idea. The danger to our society isn't from people debating the concept of gender and what it really means. The danger is solidarity. The danger is populism. The danger is working people coming together, putting aside racism, sexism, and all bigoted ideas and all forms of oppression, standing arm in arm and fighting back. If you look all over the world, so many countries have broken free from capitalism. And when they've done it, they haven't tried to make their countries more slimy and gross. They haven't put up paintings of abstract art and Jackson Pollock. Instead, they have built some of the most beautiful cities, some of the most beautiful subway systems, the most beautiful gardens that you've ever seen. Working people are trying to get out of the slime. We're trying to get out of the cycle of destruction that capitalism has created. But Mr. Thought Slime, he's from a different school of thought. He has an ideology that's about destruction. For him, being a leftist is about tearing things down. It's about accusing people of being racist, sexist, homophobic, and shaming them. It's about shaming people for having privilege. It's about destruction. It's about chaos in the streets. It's about creating instability in society.